Yeah, I think a lot is going on. I'm going to trial to dress Jerome up. I haven't really done that before. I mean, I guess we do it sometimes subconsciously, don't we? Because we always advise each other on what to wear and stuff. But I'm actually going to dress him up today with what I would think would be something that I could potentially wear, but also something that could actually really fit him. And, I wasn't always super confident with my style before I met him. Sometimes I could make questionable choices, like I would say, yeah. I feel like I've always had a good taste for nice things, but I think I wasn't always aware of how to best put different pieces together so that they would really look good and they would make me feel confident in my own skin and stuff like that. And I feel like I've definitely improved my outlook on these things, so I feel a lot more confident now to to dress myself up, but even maybe today to dress him up. So let's see. The theme obviously is Lupin, always. So because we tend to dress up in the colors of our cats or colors that are similar to our cat's coats. So, I'm going to try to go for something more Lupin inspired.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited because I feel like when we first met, I definitely sensed that you hadn't really figured out what your style was and you were experimenting. And, sometimes I would help you edit and just kind of like put a few things together, but also still maintaining like what your style is. And I personally have been so proud to see how your style has adapted and evolved over the years. She's come a long way, to say the least. But I just feel like your style has always like really blossomed, and I find myself feeling super inspired by the outfits that you put together. And now I feel like I'm kind of stuck in a box of just wearing the same kind of things all the time. And it's actually you who gets me out of that kind of box that I've put myself in. So I'm kind of I'm excited to see what you've got for me today.
Interesting, because I always thought I was too loud in the clothes that I was wearing, because I like really patterns and loud things. Basically, I like to be seen when I'm wearing clothes. I like to be noticed, you know what I mean? That's kind of why. No, not in the sense that I want to be noticed by other people, but I want to feel powerful and confident and like I'm the best version of myself. I don't want to just look like I'm dressed in a boring way or whatever, but I think with him it was a lot more subdued and more quiet. Like, I love your style, but it's sometimes I feel like it lacks a little bit of like eccentricity or in your everyday life, even though I love it, you know what I mean? So I guess maybe today is also my opportunity to try and bring something a bit more bold to it while still sticking to what your normal style is. So
yeah, I guess if I had to describe my style, I've gone through many different kinds of styles and things over the years, and I've come a long way in my own style. I remember being not bullied, but like made fun of, I would say, for my outfits, and I can afford like high-end brands and stuff like that, and I think that's kind of influenced my style in a way where I do tend to look I think the child in me kind of yearns for a kind of like quiet luxury, I try to dress a little bit more aspirational as a result. I'm very minimalist. I don't really wear a lot of patterns. I don't experiment with color very much, and that kind of works for me, but there are times where I want to go beyond that and I don't. And I think also coming into, and I think this might be similar for you, like, feeling like you dress loud, do you think that could be part of coming to terms with your sexuality and feeling like there's a loudness that comes with your personality and your sexuality, and feeling like you've had to mute that? Do you think that's something that is part of why you've felt like maybe your way of dressing is quote unquote too loud?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I've never thought about that, but I think it's more like I don't know if I want to reduce it to my sexuality. I feel like that's a bit reductive for me, because I think there's so much more to me than just my sexuality. I think it's something more to do with who who I am as a person. I just like to be creative and just be, I mean, it is a part of it, but it's just not the full story, if that makes sense.
The reason I ask is because I think that's the case for me. So I think part of the reason why I tend to lean towards slightly quieter clothing style choices is because I don't always feel safe to dress more loudly in certain ways. And that's something that I'm working through still. And I have had moments where I have worn slightly more effeminate clothes, brighter colors, you know, things like that. But I feel like mentally it's always been quite challenging for me to embrace that fully. And I think we're living in such a time where the louder you are, the more vulnerable you are. I'm seeing a lot of really like difficult, scary views, you know, politically, and I feel like a lot of our rights are being taken away from us right now, and that does kind of sadly reflect the way that I dress and the way that I express myself. I feel like I was going through a period where I was dressing a little bit more loud, and then the world kind of started to be less accepting of people like us, and I think maybe there's a part of me that kind of became a little bit more reserved. I don't know if it's like also partly like an age thing. I don't know. It could be a lot of things going, but no, it wasn't to reduce you. It was just because that's.
Oh no, I know. I'm not saying that's why you. I just found. Yeah, I'm not saying that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
I don't want to edit half an hour video again. I'm not doing that anyway.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, and start me up.
The outfit is more gonna be something that's quite casual, I guess, like something that you can just wear out, that he's going to be able to wear out when he goes out with Lupin. So it's not going to be anything like too elevated or anything like that, but it will be something quite nice, I guess, hopefully. Something that I would definitely wear. But yeah, I'll have a few options and then we can choose and decide which one you prefer.
And I'm not going to say anything while you're picking the pieces. I'm just going to silently react. I'm going to keep my mouth closed. I'm just gonna.
That sounds lovely. I can't wait for that to happen.
I'm just gonna let you do your thing and just embrace what you're going to make me wear. Oh, by the way, if you are watching this video and you've noticed a slight change in my physical appearance, I'm currently bald. There's a whole story behind that which deserves its own video. But to the barber, you know who you are. You know, the barber that I've been going to for 5 years and messed up my hair. I'll show you photos. Anyway, deserves its own video. We'll get into that. But yeah, I'm rocking a slightly bolder look today.
Yeah, and I will go well with what I've accessorized for you as well. So
if you like the video, please do like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this one.
I collected a couple of clothes. I didn't used to be very confident with my own style, and Jerome's made me very confident over the years. I got these two options of trousers. Like I've got like these Levi's jeans, or I've got these like more Uniqlo kind of like more how do I say, formal trousers, formal wear. I actually used to wear these for work, but I'm thinking maybe the Levi's will be cooler, so let's just give it a go.
You didn't iron them?
I did. I did iron them a bit, maybe not enough. All right, anyway, it doesn't matter. We've got the shirt that goes with it. It's actually from, I don't know where it's from. I think it's Colombia. I will put it, I think I really love this shirt. I've worn it quite a bit. I love the back as well. It's super cool. Anyway, do you want to try it on? Shall I put it on for you? You can keep this underneath if you prefer, but it's up to you. No, maybe take it off then. Let's give it a go without. And then you need to close. Maybe we can leave the top a bit. It looks really good. I didn't get you a towel. I didn't get you a belt, but it's fine. You don't like it. Actually, can I be back for 1 sec? Sorry. Don't move. Jerome?
Yeah.
I can't find the belts. That's one thing I couldn't find earlier. We could try with the belt on to see how it goes and tuck it in. I'm just curious. Could you put that on? Isn't it? Aren't you meant to put it like that instead? From this side.
Oh, I always do it the other way.
Really?
I've never done it that way.
I only do it that way. How
I
interesting.
Guess it doesn't matter.
That's, yeah, but like, no, it doesn't matter.
Guys, which direction do you put your belt on? Like, do you put it on like left side first or right side first? I've literally never done it that way before. It feels weird.
No, for me, I've always done it that way. I've never done it the other way. Might just not be the best color. Like maybe a darker shade would have been better, like black, but I think it's okay.
I don't have any black belts.
I was thinking maybe we could tuck it in a bit and see how it does. Even a French tuck.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Why?
Because you make me laugh.
Yeah, I think we can leave it as French tuck, but no, let's tuck it in completely. This shirt is really good because it doesn't actually get creased too much. It's actually alright, you know. I'm not mad at it. It's quite formal. Formalizes it to have it inside, but we can try it. It's just at the back, it's not looking so good. That's why I'm thinking maybe French tucking is better. Yeah, it's kind of nice like that, actually. Yeah. Yeah, because now, look, turn around. You see the back, I really like that it kind of just falls off. Like that. Yeah. For the jacket, maybe this could work quite well. Do you want to put it on? So for the jacket, I kind of chose something a bit more bold to kind of contrast with the rest, but I'm not sure it goes that well with the jacket because of the shirt, unless we, gosh. That's quite nice, that's cute, but yeah, maybe the jacket is a bit too informal to go with the look actually. Do you have a black jacket, like a leather jacket? Where's your leather jacket? I want to try with the leather jacket. I'm not, gosh, this is a disaster, guys. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm not a stylist, so where's your leather jacket? Jerome, would it be in one of the wardrobes? You can answer the question. Yes, I was thinking maybe with this would be nice. It's a leather jacket and it's actually something that Jerome's owned for like years and years and years, since he was at school apparently, right? So sometimes old school is better, so let's give it a go. It's from, I don't know where it's from, Top Man, wow. Look at that label. How old it looks. It looks so washed out. Anyway. No. Is this better? I think I like it more actually, but either way, both jackets are quite informal looking, so yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I actually like it without more. But anyway, you could just hold it like that and just be like, hey, I'm just going to the shop. So I've got two options for hats. I've got this one, which is more like old school kind of Frenchy beret kind of thing. And then I've got a more like modern, bold cap. Is it Urban Outfitters?
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, it doesn't say where it's from.
It's from Urban Outfitters.
Okay, apparently this one's from Urban Outfitters, so I think this would be quite a cool look together. Let's see how it goes. So Jerome And I got this from, I think Jerome got it when we were in Strasbourg, which is where I'm from. I mean, I'm not actually from Strasbourg, but I'm from a town near there called Mulhouse. So basically, yeah, this is where he got it from. And that was probably years and years ago. So this is, yeah, this is a hat that Jerome purchased years ago when we, shortly after we actually met. For the first time, and we went to France, to Strasbourg, which is my hometown. Well, not my hometown, but my home area. So we went to Strasbourg, and he really liked this hat, and he got it from one of the shops, one of the boutiques. And the brand says Goetman, very Alsatian, manufactured since 1937. So yeah, and this is like something a bit more modern from Urban Outfitters. So which one do you think is going to fit best between the two? Let's see. I like a cap, and I like a modern look as well, because I think it really complements. Like, I like to accessorize things. So I'm not sure about it actually. I don't like the way you're wearing it as well. Let's just put it more like this. Yeah, I think a lot is going on.
It's the way you put it on my head. It wasn't even straight or anything.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
I don't. I think that.
I have a head, you know. Like,
Sorry,
I'm a human being. I'm not.
Stop talking. I think this is. I think that cap didn't work. To be honest, I'm just gonna put it in the bin over there. Yeah.
I can't see how any of this looks. So if I'm laughing, it's not because of the outfit. It's just because of what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Let's do this. Yeah, I think this is a lot cuter actually. Maybe it just needs to be a bit more centered.
Why do you keep doing that?
There. Show, well, let me see. Yeah, this is actually nice. I'm not mad at it. It's actually cute. And then a necklace to complement the look. This one is actually from Diesel. And it's really nice. It's quite smart as well, so that would go quite well with the look, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it's nice. That. What else could be used? We've got a nice bag for Lupin for him to be carried around. It's a Teddy Maximus bag, really nice, and he can actually fit in. So it's quite big inside it. And it's good for dogs and cats, like, you know, pets that you carry. So Teddy Maximus gifted us this bag to us, and it's a really good one. It's got, I think it's, well, it's designed for dogs originally, but we thought let's try with Lupin, and he quite likes it. So it's quite a good bag to carry him around when we go outside on our walks. Also, the color is, it kind of like goes in theme with Lupin's eyes as well, with the Russian blue, so that's really cool. Rajah doesn't like the bag though. He doesn't like to be carried in this one. I'm not entirely sure why, but he just doesn't like it that much, so we probably have to do a bit more work with him for him to get used to it. Some cats just don't like to be carried in those types of bags, and it is quite small for Rajah as well. So anyway, do you want to wear it? I just want to see how it looks. I got Lupin. Look at that baby. Okay, my baby. And then you can close it like that. There we go. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! So this is my look. I'm not entirely sure what Jerome's reaction will be when he's seen it, so let's hope for the best. Yeah, I feel like it's quite an interesting look. I'm not entirely sure about the jacket actually. Maybe the jacket is the problem. Maybe it should just be everything else except the jacket. I think it would look a lot nicer. Can we try without the jacket just to see? Like with the bag in the exact same way. Yeah, I think it looks really good actually. Yeah, I like it. Turn around. Yeah, it's cute. I would wear that. It's very nice, and Lupin seems to be really content in his bag. I forgot about the shoes. Oops. I mean, I guess you need shoes to go outside. Somehow, I'm quite guilty of this, to always leave the shoes at the end and not to really think about what shoes I'm going to wear prior to the outfit. But anyway, it's fine. I just thought I would get these Vans. I think they're quite cool, and the color pattern matches Lupin's color as well. So I think because he matches his coat and he matches kind of the whole look. It's pretty much grey all across, but I kind of like that, like there's a colored theme, but I feel like the boldness of the look comes out in the bag because it is a different color and it does match Lupin's eyes, and you know what I mean? So I feel like everything started coming together a little bit more. Maybe something more formal would have been better. I feel like the jeans are quite informal in some ways, so it brings a bit of like some informal touch to the look, but I feel like you could also work with quite more formal shoes, as long as they would be quite big shoes, because if it's too thin, I think it would kind of like not work so well. I don't know.
For the look itself, I would give it like a 7, 8 out of 10.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cute. I'm not like crazy about the tuck. I've never been much of a tuck person. Like, I like it. Usually when I tuck, it's either like tucked all the way or tucked like...
I think what I like about this shirt is it's kind of like a hybrid of something is formal and less formal. So I think the back look less formal than the front.
Yeah, it's nice. And
that's why. And a lot of people at work, when they saw me with this, they were like, oh my God, I love your shirt. It's kind of different and stuff. And I think that's because it looks smart and informal at the same time. Like it's almost like a mix match. It's like a match of both. So I thought the front could be tucked in because it kind of works. It looks formal. But the back, if it was tucked in, it just wouldn't look as good. So I think it kind of works to have it. I don't usually do it, but I think it works for this look.
I don't hate it at all. I don't usually wear shirts, but I like this shirt. I think yeah, it was a nice choice. These hats, like I always dip in and out of this style of hat, but I'm kind of into it. Yeah, the bag, I love this bag, really nice, and I think it kind of brings in Lupin's eyes, which I really enjoy. So yeah, overall I think I would give it an 8 out of 10. You didn't do too bad. Like I'm not hating it. And you know, my style is very monochromatic anyway, so I like that it's kind of like, I mean, it's not technically like exactly monochromatic, but it's like all greys, which fits little man very well.
Yeah, and do you think, did you like it with the jacket or not really?
Oh, I didn't see it with the jacket yet. I would feel better.
I do think it looks better without the jacket, yeah.
Yeah. Cool, thank you, babe. That was fun. It was an interesting experience to be dressed by you, because I don't think you've ever done that before, have you?
No.
But I had a lot of fun. What would you rate this outfit out of 10? Let us know. Leave us a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more fun videos like this. We're just having a lot of fun. Do you want to see me style Jack? What other video ideas do you have for us? Let us know. What do you think of the outfit, Lupin?
He doesn't care.
He's lost for words. Speechless.
He loves it too much that he can't say anything.
Oh. I was gonna kiss him and then he ended up kissing me back.
Sorry.
Typical.
Subscribe, like, comment. We really appreciate it.
No kiss?
Oh, you? I thought you meant Lupin.
God forbid you kiss me.
Oh, sorry.